There is one particular card trick that magicians hold in high regard, almost as if it's a triumph to achieve this trick. I've never personally found a good way of performing it, but the idea is that the spectator would select a card, the card would be lost, and half the deck would be face up, half the deck would be face down, and then they would be shuffled together. And once they're shuffled together, the idea, and again, I've never found a really good presentation for this, but the idea, as you can see, many cards face up, face down, whatever it is that the card that they selected after all the cards have been sort of jumbled up together would somehow be the only card, hopefully, yeah, the only card face up in the entire deck. I don't know. I don't know if I like this trick, but it's interesting. What do you think? Magic review. Thank you to everybody who's been posting on the subreddit. I know we haven't done one of these in a long time. We're gonna look at this year's best. The best of my subreddit, including magic, puzzles. That's about it. It's about magic and puzzles, pretty much. What I do. Coffee. Also, quick update. Normally, I launch a deck of cards around this time of the year. We've had some delays, but for good reason. This project coming out is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me regarding playing cards. I could say it's a collab, and it's pretty big. From everyone that works at First.Shop and over here making my videos, we want to say thank you so much for all the support that you guys have given us throughout the year. With that said, like this video, subscribe, and let's start taking a look at this year's Best of Magic videos. You'd think I'd have the hang of this by 34,000 members.
Guys, got a lovely little coin trick for you here. Did I say coin? I meant ring trick.
Whoa.
It's supposed to be a ring trick, but you know, it still works with a coin. All you have to do is blow and it turns into a coin. Then you can take that coin, you give it a little squeeze and a wave, and the coin disappears completely. It doesn't go far, it's actually right there. You just can't see it until I rematerialize it, and to finish off, we go high. And that has to be worthy of a like and share.
Definitely worthy of a like and share. That is incredible. Jason Marr, this guy's a beast. He's an actual performer. He's out there. By the way, sidebar, drinking game, every time he says coin, you take a shot.
Coin, 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 coin.
Great job, Jason. He showed up a lot of times this year, so we'll probably be seeing him more than once.
All right, guys, let me show you something that makes absolutely no sense. Inside of this box, I've got another little box like that, and inside of this box here is a nice little coin present for me. It's an unsolved Rubik's Cube. Now, to make things even weirder, this box, for some reason, fits inside of this box, which makes absolutely no sense. And
that is an illusion by Luber Fielder. Luber's come up with a lot of really groundbreaking, I would say, principles that people use in magic still today. And this Luber's box was, I have one, I think they're fantastic. It's a good way to open into something, which is what we're gonna watch now.
Rubik's Cube is completely unsolved, but if you just use your imagination, imagine that it's like 20 moves away from being solved, and now imagine only 10. Imagine that it's like maybe one move from being solved, and then finally, imagine that it's actually completely solved. And that has to be worthy of a like and share.
Like, it's cool. I really don't do Rubik's Cube stuff, but every time I see a Rubik's Cube being solved in that way or in any way, is it just me? Or like if the Rubik's Cube is offset, I'm always like, you sneaky solved it. A little sneaky solve. Oh, Boris. The spider crawls in his hand. Side note, if you're gonna do this trick, if you're out there performing this, it's called Boris the Spider. It's a super fun trick that you guys could learn. You can go out and get it, always gets great reactions. But when you take a picture with the app of the person's hand, take the picture closer to the palm. So you can just take a picture of like their palm. And so there was also the finger thing. Did that? Yeah, so like right here, you see a little finger. You're supposed to like put your hand under it, and it's part of the app, but ultimately the reaction is the same, I think, right? I don't care who you are, no matter how brave you are or how unafraid you are of arachnids, in that moment, you are going to instinctively shake your hand and like slap the back of your hand and be scared, because it's that cool subtlety of implanting information. It's like, it reminds me of those Just for Laugh gags where a ringmaster would like run down the street panicking, and people, bystanders would double take, like, was that a ringmaster? And then out of the bush comes this guy dressed in like a lion suit or something. But just the implantation anticipation of what's to come, or sort of just putting that thought in their head and then hitting them with something like that is very shocking and surprising. And I think that technique is probably used in movies quite a bit, especially horror movies. Interesting. Wow, very nice. This is so hard. People don't understand how hard this stuff is. Maybe you do understand, but like, even to magicians, it's hard. There's a lot of people are like, well, magicians are good with their hands, but wait, again? Oh, wow. Yeah, even magicians, it's the end for me. Every trick you do as a magician, every sleight of hand trick requires its own practice time to perfect. Because I hear people say this a lot. Oh, magicians, they're very dexterous, or they're good with their hands, so they're good at manipulating a deck of cards because they're good with their hand. Every single thing you see a magician do with a deck of cards took its individual practice. Of course, there's this general sort of handling of cards, but when it comes to sleights and things of this nature, you need that extra attention just to that, to develop those tiny muscles that you have not developed yet, just to perform, something a little bit different. So this is my daughter's first magic trick. She said she wanted Chris Ramsay to see it.
One card. I'm gonna switch it. Ta-da!
That was better than most snap changes I've seen in my life. Great job.
对不对？还是这样子比较好，对不对？好，那好，这样就这样放，这样放比较看得清楚嘛。那请你吹气，一吹就不见了。你要再给我一张吗？
How wholesome is this?
看的话，结果可能不一样嘛，对不对？刚刚都是这样子放，这次这样子放，或许也可以嘛。你吹吹看，吹手背一样，你看就不见了。
It's so great to see the person being so fooled. Not again. He thinks he's throwing him in a pocket somewhere. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. The whole pack?
好，数到3就来了，1、2、3，吹。
He thinks he's going insane. This guy probably thinks he's in like some weird dream at the moment. Like, why is everyone laughing? This man is manipulating elements on a quantum level, making them vanish into what seems like thin air in front of my very eyes under the most rigorous scrutiny. And you're laughing? Am I dreaming? Is this a nightmare? What is happening? Like, when your reality gets altered so much, it's so interesting to see that we can all take part, because for the most part, when you perform a trick, it's fun watching your friend's mind get melted in, but simultaneously, you're also kind of feeling that secondhand because you still don't know how it's done. So seeing how it's done, you get a full appreciation. And I think that's the closest feeling a spectator can get to understanding what it is a magician feels when he performs. That's why I like that trick. I've seen that done so many times with so many different variations, but this one was great, especially the screaming out loud when he tossed the whole pack. Very good subtlety there. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Well, he's actually doing a different method for each one of them so far. Wow. That is so cool. Dude. My dude, hey, that is one of the most beautiful card routines I have ever seen. There are so many things going on, but never once did he pause? I see someone like this handle these cards and it really reminds me that I need to practice more in a good way, because everything is justified. Every move is fluid and leads into another. Nothing is its own thing where you feel a little bit of that, and that still happens to me when I perform, probably at the beginning of this video actually. But when you see someone like this handle cards, you know that he's been doing it for a long time, and it's lovely. It's just so good.
You got to be rich to buy this one. It's a magic deck of cards. Looks like a regular deck. Well, you've got your hands full, so would you take a card, any one you like? Just take one out. Show it to your friend. Nice to have friends. I don't have any. All right? You won't forget that 7 of hearts, will you? No. Well, I am psychic. It is measurable. Yeah. There's a bit more, yeah. How about this one? Now, here's a good one.
He's already like,
on the top of the pack, we've got the ace of clubs. With your other hand, sir, take the ace with your thumb on top. Wave it in front of you and say, quack, quack. Quack, quack. What a strange young man. Turn the card over. It's a 7. Oh, but there's more. You haven't seen the best bit yet. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? We've got the 7 in the middle. On the top, we've got the jack. If I put the jack here, the 7 there, why have I got the 7 here, the jack there? Okay. Yes, I am rather brilliant. Don't know why I'm poor. But now we come to the best bit, the dramatic moment. Oh, no. Have you ever met me before? No, sir. You seem happy about that. Where would you like the 7? Which pile? Touch one. You sure you don't want it there? Have it there if you want. This one. Oh, go on, have it anywhere you like. No way. It makes no difference to me. But isn't this exciting? Better than the movies. Now, you may say to me, aha, you've got more than one 7. You might say that. Well, I'm not using more than one 7. Let me show you. You can see they're all different. If I were using more than one 7, my goodness, it would look like that, wouldn't it? Okay, but it does not look like that, does it? How can it look like that when you see it looks like this?
Wow.
I'll do one last trick, the best one. This is worth $10 on its own. Never mind the other tricks, this is worth $10. Or you can buy all the tricks for $20. If you buy them all, you get a mystery present. Don't worry, it's not my mother-in-law. Now, all the cards are different. We take the top card, the 4, run it through there, it's now the 7. Don't worry, have as many 7s as you like. Here a 7, there a 7, everywhere a 7. Look, 7, 7, 7, 7 of hearts, those are 7s. If you don't want the 7s, you go like that. And my goodness, all the 7s do disappear. Now look.
I gotta say, the principle using that trick, I think every magician is familiar with. But what I love about his presentation, first of all, isn't the banter so much, isn't the mask on his neck. It's what he's doing. He's selling, this is clearly like at a convention or something, and he's selling magic. He's like, for $10, you can own this trick. And I love that because you can, technically, for $10, have that deck that is able to do that. But what he did with the deck is clearly decades of performing that trick. As one thing leads into another, he is completely in control and never fumbles or stumbles his way through the deck. So it looks that much more impossible. That contrast of impossibility is so high, but when you buy it, it's gonna look fishy. So I love that part. Great job. This is all one take. This is cool. I would say that's a good take.
Christmas life hack.
Dude, that looks so good. Luke, well done. That looks so good. That looks really good. That's amazing. All right, 1 coin, 1 hand, 1 cup. Whoa. And bring it back. Bam. Retention vanish was 6 coins? What? No way. No! Excuse me? Look at that. Look at that. That's the last time you will see those coins. Right there. Right? They're clearly in that hand. That's insane. That's insane. That is insane. It looks so cool. I think my only note would be don't pretend to swallow it. I think would be a lot better. It avoids you having to do this. Because no one wants to see that. I know David Blaine does it, but no one wants to see it. Even when David Blaine does it, no one wants to see it. No one wants to see the inside of anyone else's mouth. What you could do is like after you bite the tab, is just show the tab. Keep it in your teeth, you know, just show the tab. You don't have to go. As you can just show it and then, you know. Whoa! No! Dude, what makes this video good is that it feels like it's a security video. Ah, so you can see the moment his shadow starts to peer over. Watch, as soon as his foot gets out of the way, the shadow's there. Boom. And that's like the illusion, is like creating that shadow. That is so cool. That is a cool way of revealing something, of just the shadow coming in. 8 of clubs. Whoa, that is cool. I did not expect that. That is very cool. I like that.
Trick you can do with floss, and it takes about, I think, 6 pieces. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. We'll take 5 of those pieces and roll it up into a little ball. This is important. So if I take the ball and wedge it onto the 6th piece, there we go, right there. Watch the piece in about 3 seconds, and you can actually get all the pieces to fuse together and make one long piece. There you go.
That is very cool. Afro Magic Pro, very cool. Love that handling. And I love your demeanor. You seem to have a lot of confidence, and it doesn't feel like you're stammering through this. You've probably done this a lot, but great job.
This card can vanish just like my hopes and dreams, and I'm also going to show you how magicians can control cards.
All right, one more. An impossible coin production. So far, so good. I think I know where it's coming from, but very nicely done. All right, enough internet for the day. That is enough magic. Guys, let me know what you thought. What was your favorite trick? And let's try to get it upvoted in the comments. So what was the #1 video that was posted to my subreddit? You guys vote. Obviously, go on the subreddit to vote. Vote here, do whatever you want, but show them some love. Guys, thank you so much for everything in 2022. Let's smash the heck out of 2023. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.